Alright, hello and welcome everyone, I hope we're doing well. Welcome back in Elysium. It's time to play some dang Sable. I know it has been a while, my apologies, but yeah, I've had a very busy week. Like I said, I had a gig on Tuesday, and Thursdays from now on are unfortunately discontinued. Currently anyway, like I said, we'll see how everything goes once the training is done. But yeah, I hope you've all had a pretty good week. I have had a decent week. Where the fuck am I and what was I doing? Also, I love the spacesuit. What were we... Oh, we're in Snowland, okay. We got the... Jesus, this game is loud. We got the climber's badge from here, so I believe we were going to, me and my friend finished Bacon Bad on Wednesday. It only took like a year, and I remember you telling me, actually. I should probably go to our bike. Oh god. Okay, game is totally functional and not broken at all. But yeah, basically, I haven't done Breaking Bad yet. Speaking of why is Wednesday pronounced like that, because English is a confusing language that doesn't make any sense. This is the entire reason, to be honest. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, the Tuesday I wasn't here because I played a gig with my band. It was very good. We headlined. So only like the second headline show we've ever done. It popped off. You know, everyone went nuts for it. It was a very sweaty basement show. It was like pretty packed as well, like a solid, I don't know, we played to a room of about 40 to 50 people, something like that. It was pretty fucking sweet. We even got paid. It went well enough to get paid, so that's pretty neat in and of itself. What are we doing? We got the climber's badge here, right? Because we spooked the babe. Yeah, we have the climber's badge. Okay, I guess... there must be another spot that's really... Okay. There has to be another climber's badge round this area, right? Somewhere. Like, this shit is also high up. I vote... Okay, let's get out of the wastelands and let's look for somewhere really high. And go from there. So, where are we? Okay, heading in this direction seems fine. Cool. But yeah... Gig went really well. I'll tell you one thing I have done. I haven't watched Better Call Saul, but I have, with Chloe and David, started, or actually basically finished the first season of Severance. Don't know if you've heard about it or if I've mentioned it before, but yeah, if you haven't seen that show, I'd recommend it. It's very good. Go in pretty much as blind as you can, if you know anything about it. It's not bad, but... yeah, I'd highly recommend it. It's very, very good. It's one of the first times, in a long time anyway, that I've had a show from the outset just immediately grab me with a really cool concept. I don't know, do you know anything about it or not? I'll get around to it in a few years. I would chuck that far up your priority list, personally. It's some pretty fucking banging conceptual stuff. It's not flawless, but it's pretty goddamn great, so... yeah, I'll definitely put that higher on your list if you can. Do you know the basic concepts or not? I won't spoil it for you, I'm not going to say it. I'm just curious to know if you know. Oh, could this be? But yeah, other than that, you know, I'm chilling. The usual stuff. Still got to watch Sopranos, The Wire, Dark, Mr. Robot, Succession, whatever. Yeah, but do you know what? All of those... yeah, I know it's surreal somehow. Okay, if that's all you know, you basically know nothing, so... that's awesome. Don't learn any more about it and watch it before any of those. Do you know why? All of those are fucking long. This show, 9 episodes. Done. About 40 minutes an episode with some of them going a bit longer. You will almost definitely have a very good time with it. Almost definitely. Everyone I know who's watched it was like, it's one of the best shows I've seen in ages. And while I don't know, would I say that? It's definitely... it might be, honestly. It might be one of the best shows I've seen in ages. But even if it isn't, it's still a fucking phenomenal show. So, yeah. Just do it. Just fucking do it. Had a return to climbing as well this week, because I was very busy last week. I know I didn't stream much, but I also didn't climb much either. So it was good to go back to climbing too. Learned I was, you know, still slipping, skills drifting. Need to climb some more to make sure I can keep up my skills. Work's still going well. We got we had another assessment, so it was like, you know, roulette. Well, it was only dealing with chips and stuff like that. So he just sort of was like, do these things, and then we had to do them. And I think I did them fairly quickly. I was the last person to get assessed, but I think that's because he thought I was going to be the fastest to do it. And everyone else took about half hour to 40 minutes. I did mine in about 17, maybe a bit less. So yeah, I think it's fair to say I'm amongst the better croupiers on my course, which is exciting. Hopefully I get tipped lots. Hopefully I can go to a big, expensive casino and make a bunch of money. That'd be pretty rad. Not that I'm a particularly money-driven person, but if I can increase my salary in a short amount of time, that means I can retire earlier as well, so that'd be based. Like, if I could just... I genuinely think if I could make, like... I don't know, if I could save, like, 200k, I reckon I could just retire off that and live off 20k a year, which is roughly what you'd get in returns. About 10% a year on average, so... Okay. Well, I just don't know where would be a good place to do a, to put a... I'm kind of looking for chums as well. But, yeah, just kind of, I would like to know where the next climbing badge is. No one really needs a yacht, I get you. Yeah, exactly. Like, I mean, it's not even no one needs a yacht. I don't really need anything, to be honest. Like, I'm gonna happily live off 20k. So yeah. I could buy, you know, I've got a couple little hobbies, but nothing particularly expensive. I was sort of summarizing. Yeah, no, I know. I understand you aren't being, like, completely sincere, but or completely serious, but, you know, you've hung around me long enough. You know I like to respond to everything seriously, even if it's very unserious in subject. It's just how it goes, okay? It's just what I do. How have you been, anyway? Chilling, vibing, all that good stuff? One cool dash not cool thing is that my band has booked a gig in Manchester, but I just realised that it's it's the day after one of my best friend's weddings, so if I'm gonna make that work, it's gonna be very tight. I'm gonna be waking up in Wales at, like, you know, 8 AM and then driving 5 hours to Manchester or something ridiculous. Less than that, actually, 3.5, maybe 4 hours to Manchester. It's a little bit silly, if you will. I'm pretty alright now. I mean, anything you want to share with the group, or not? No worries if not, obviously. Make sure I get enough sleep. Yeah, no, I know. I probably have to go to bed early that night if I decide to do it. Either that or I can just get hopped up on coffee. I suppose those are your two options, really, as an adult. Or slam a bunch of drugs. That also works, too. I mean, coffee is a drug, so... Actually, it still counts, but you get what I mean. Well, minor mental kerfuffle, you know how it works. Yeah, no, fair enough. I generally have, like, a pretty good, like, mental state. I don't really get those too much, if ever, to be honest, actually. I'm pretty borderline psychotic almost. But Chloe gets those types of things a lot, so I totally get you and understand and sympathize and empathize and all that good stuff. But I'm glad to hear that you're alright now. That's the main thing. What the fuck? Dude, this is so high. I just don't know if my little arms can take me up that high, but I guess we'll see. Did the moon just teleport? Is that how it moves? The moon be teleporting? Maybe? No, it's actually just moving normally, look. Trying to hold the camera still. It's very difficult. Yeah, the moon is moving. Okay. I thought it teleported a second ago. Weird. For like 5 days straight, I had that sinking feeling of when you look off a tall building. Oh god, that sounds horrible. Okay, look. Don't do it. Don't do it. Please. You son of a bitch. I don't believe it. Okay, we're slightly higher up, which implies to me if we go from here, we'll be able to manage it. Copium. But I'm good now, I think. That's good to hear. You know, so, like, if you need to, just make sure you take a take a break, go do stuff that will relax you and whatnot, whether that's watching TVs, movies, not suicidal or anything. Just had a bad feeling around my center of mass. Yeah, no, I totally get you on that. Not even the heart or anything. Yeah, fair. Yeah, no, I mean, what, for me, you mean? Because, yeah, I don't, not really. Like, I'm fucking weird, man. Like, for me, even, like, if something really catastrophic were to happen, like I was to somehow end up... Are you fucking kidding me? I was so close. Even if I was to end up homeless, I genuinely think I would have a relatively happy... Like, I'd be relatively happy. Saying the feeling was around me, between me lungs, I think. Oh, I see. You must have misunderstood. Yeah, I did. I thought you was asking if I don't even get certain types of things, but no, yeah, no worries. Wonder if... Okay, here's what we're going to find something out, okay? I'm going to put on the climbing shirt and see if it actually improves our bouldering. Because I think my guesses would be that they're supposed to, but... Yeah, I guess we'll see. Yeah, no, different people got different mental states, I get it. Yeah, fair. Can't tell if the bouldering is actually making our stamina go further, or if we're going faster, or if actually I'm just completely wrong on both. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, we did it. Alright. That one looks less tall than that one, so I guess we got this side first. Neither, I think. Fair. Yeah, no, I guess that's always been something I've been very, very blessed with. Like, I actually am just looking for badges now. I mean, we're always just looking for badges, right? But we're looking specifically for the climbing badge, basically. We want to get the climbing badge, and that's basically it. Climbing badge and chums, and then whatever we have at the end of this stream, we're gonna call it there. And I need to think of a game to play for Tuesday, because it do be Halloween. Do be spook time. I was thinking it might not be a bad shout to do, you don't think I could... This isn't... Nah, it's not really going to give me any... I don't think we can get up there for now. But yeah, I was thinking it might not be a bad idea to start Darkwood. That's something we could do. As far as one-off games, I'm not sure. So you will be playing Halloween. Yeah, it's Halloween is on Tuesday, right? That's when my stream is, so everything's lined up beautifully. Do you know what? I get the impression... Where were the previous climbers badge? One was on that, like, upside down ship, which I think was maybe here? And then the other climbers badge, I really don't remember. Fuck, it's just that they were usually in high up places, but I don't know where they were. Do you know what, actually? Fuck it. That's right, I said it. We're going to Google it. Okay, hint 1, hint 2. Hint 1, climb down, not up. I got the one for climbing the spaceship and the one with the riding the wave quest. I don't know what that one is. Go to Seven Bells Camp in Red Sea and speak to Bashir. Okay, Seven Bells Camp in Red Sea. Now, where is Red Sea? Seven Sisters Station. Wait, what was that? Seven Wonders Camp, right? So Red Sea must be this part, right? Hang on. From what I heard from the premieres, FNAF was a mess. Well, I mean, like, all the critics hate it, but the audience seems to love it. That seems to be the general takeaway, which, I mean, honestly, I'm not that surprised. That's how it goes a lot. Seven Bells Camp, okay. That's how it goes a lot with those types of movies. Shit. No. I just want to clear this one. There we go. Okay. So the 7... Jesus Christ. The fucking drift, brother. Marrowbone Station. Where is the Seven Bells Station? Does that even exist? I mean, it's a place we haven't found. I don't think. Yeah, I did. What a bizarre situation. Like, how do you get that passionate about Five Nights at Freddy's, man? What the fuck? Does anyone know what happened with that? I saw the video, but I have no idea what was going on. You just went over it. I did, near Green Market. Oh, Red Sea's that area. Okay. Alright. So it's... So apparently it's, I guess, maybe here? I'll tell you what, let's go to this area first. Let's just go to Ekra. No. We're not looking for the Seven Sisters Station. We're looking for the Seven Bells Camp. Seven Sisters Station is a different thing. But yeah, I'm actually going to be watching first time I've watched a movie in a while, it feels like, but I'm going to be watching from what I understand, what is supposed to be a banger of a movie. Well, I say banger, it's actually like a very patient, slow character study, but apparently it's incredibly good. Have you heard of Tar? It's T-A-R with an apostrophe or like an accented thing over the A. I think the only movie in cinemas at the minute I'm interested. Have you seen it? Yeah, Tar, that's it. I've heard incredible things. I've been excited to watch it for a while, so hopefully I enjoy it. Oh, yeah, I've got it ready to go. Should be good. Haven't seen it. Heard it's good. Fair. Yeah, I'm a similar fan. Have you heard of a movie called Zone of Interest? As the saying goes. Yeah. Maybe. Okay, it's not out yet. At least not in the UK. It's coming out next year, but it's basically from what I understand, some kind of like World War II Holocaust film, but like I don't know what makes it so good, but like basically everyone I know that's seen, or not even I know, sorry, every report I've heard about it like online has said that it's essentially one of the most unique and kind of like important movies from that, you know, from like based on the Holocaust in a very, very, very long time. Apparently it's quite unique as well. There's not really much else like it, so that's pretty cool. I do not know, like I said, I don't really know anything about it, so I guess we'll see. But I'm probably going to go watch that one in the cinema. Also, I keep hearing, oh, Jesus Christ, I felt like I heard, when Killers of the Flower Moon came out, I heard nothing but positive things. Then I heard the anti-jerkers pushing back, and now it's all kind of just like gone a bit quiet, and no one's really talking about it. But yeah. Nope, good to know. Wait, what is good to know? Gonna watch that sometime soon. Oh, Killers of the Flower Moon, okay. Yeah, I think Zone of Interest is the main one I'm interested in at the minute, just because it's so like, yeah, it just seems like a movie that'll be up my alley, I guess. Oh, we need to go like directly that way, okay. Then, if Scorsese made Empire, I'd watch the whole thing. I don't even know what Empire is. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, that was a joke about me liking Scorsese. I see, okay, fair enough. Well, I don't even know what movie Scorsese has made, to be honest with you. Doesn't he do mostly like gangster films? Empire was like this protest film 8 hours long of the Empire State Building. Oh, I see, okay. I suppose I've never heard about that. What was it in protest of? Okay, if I had to guess, whatever that thing is, there's a climbing badge on top of there. That's a fucking tall-ass thing. Also, I'm actually going to old check on Twitch and see if I can, for the Tuesday... Jesus fucking Christ, that thing is actually unbelievably tall. I don't think you could climb up there even if you had max stamina in this game. That's so tall. Alright, so I believe, based on the map I just saw, this is where the camp is. Oh yeah, I see a thing in that direction. Okay, never mind, it was an art about seeing time go by. Oh, okay. That makes a lot more sense. Oh, what the fuck? Have we not seen this? Can I sneak up on these boys? I think they run away. Yeah, they do. Okay. The approach must be something different. Big hole, let's go. Very true and based. Also, it's interesting there's a, something in there. This is a fucking massive hole, Jesus. Can I climb this? With incredible levels of jank, I sort of can. But this is unclimbable material, so rip. Okay. What the fuck is this thing? Jesus. Jump! I actually want... Do you know what I think I want to do? In terms of movies, I really want to explore, like, the world of weirder and older horrors. How long are we streaming for today? At least 2 hours. At least 2 hours. But very possibly longer. I mean, also, actually, to be fair, if we just run out of shit to do in Sable, then whenever that happens, I guess, but... I don't know if that's going to happen anytime too soon. Really? I can't grab you? Like that? Okay. What? Okay, I don't understand. Alright, fuck it, whatever. Congratulations, butterfly. You've survived. Stay in your natural habitat and not get sold to an illegal insect trade. Okay, congratulations. I recommend this super obscure surrealist horror director called David Lynch. Well, yeah, that'd be one of the ones I want to check out. I need to watch. Hello, how goes the game so far? How are you, Drum? How you doing? Well, this is the final stream. This is the last, the last Sable stream we're ever gonna do. But it's been fun. It's been good. We've got 8 out of like 14 masks, I think. Maybe a bit more, a bit less. We're trying to get the climber badge, the final one. That will give us like 9. Then we're gonna move on next stream to whatever we move on to. Have you watched the Digital Circus pilot yet? No, I haven't actually. I haven't got around to it. It's not very long. We could. Do you know what? I could just do it on stream today, like before we end. I think that makes sense. That should be fine. There are definitely more chums in here. I can just sense it. It's only like 25 minutes. I thought it was actually shorter than that. That is longer than I realised. But that still could be fine, to be honest. Okay, I don't know what is up with all these servers. Sorry, by the way. I just, like, I woke up this morning, right? And I was like, I'm going to get my life in order. I'm a working man now, you know, all that kind of stuff. So I was like, going to tidy my room, do a bunch of washing up and all that kind of shit. And I have done. I also had a massive breakfast and just a large portion of chips like 2 minutes ago. All of this has contributed to the fact that I'm very sleepy. Well, it's standard times that you'd see on broadcast TV. Yeah, that is true. I sense chum. There's chum on the floor below us, I believe. Alright, down we go, I suppose. Have you been anywhere, you Dram? But yeah, apologies for being, yeah, a little sleepy as a result. Oh, there's a chum right there, huh? I went to sleep at 8 PM last night because of mental fatigue. Jesus. I went to bed fairly early last night as well. Like, I think it got to around, I don't know, 10? Fucking Christ. I got home from work and I was like, I can't bother to make anything fancy food. And I bought some vegan hot dogs from a while ago. I was like, okay, we'll make a vegan chili dog. It should be really easy. Found a seasoning packet for it. Got the tomatoes, got the vegan mince. Was like, okay, cool, we're all set to go. Chuck it in a pot. Did it all, made it, was delicious. But it was maybe even a little bit too delicious because I ate so much of it. I more or less food comed myself at like 10 PM when I got in at like, what, 7:30 maybe? I was awake for like 2.5 hours and I just crashed out. And my energy just plummeted after I had too many. I had 2 large chili dogs. It was a bit of a mistake, but it was very tasty, so I also don't want to complain too much. Fine, just want to check the final stream to see what games Elysium will recommend and the game. Yeah, I don't know what we're doing next. Tuesday is going to be some kind of like horror game for sure to, you know, just to really, it's Halloween on it, so it might as well. I don't know what we're going to do though. Oh, I watched I watched Crank not that long ago as well, actually. Fucking, what a dumb movie. It is very fun, but it is extremely dumb. Terrible movie, but kind of almost good in some ways. Oh yeah, 100%. Oh shit, there he is. Thank you. He looks worse for wear, but there is a deep exhaustion in his voice. But all I feel is relief. It's clear he's in a bad way, and I shudder to think what might have become of him had I not shown up. My name's Micah. I came down here looking for something, and I fell. I tell Micah that my name is Sable, and I ask if he can walk. No, not enough to make it out of here at least. It's why I dragged myself over here, thinking I might use the crane. But I can't access the controls. I wonder if I could access the controls, and Micah digs around his pockets till he finds what he's looking for. A key. He holds it up. Found this key. It should let you in. From there, you can use the crane. I nod. I'm sorry I can't help more. I feel so useless. Thank you, Sable. You're very kind. I tell him it's no matter and that he isn't useless, and I take the key and go. Alright. Sometimes well is it just isn't a well. Alright, wasn't really expecting this for the final climbing mission, but get man out of hole, I guess. Really has that post 9/11 zeitgeist. Does it? What specifically? I don't remember, to be honest. I watched it fairly recently. That wasn't something that stuck. Well, at least I'll say this. That wasn't something that stuck out to me. I don't think there's any controls here. Oh, yeah. No, yeah, I forgot about that. You're actually totally right. Yeah, I forgot. But where the guy throws the guy in the ground and yells, Al-Qaeda, Al-Qaeda. Yeah, true. You're not wrong. There's only one that's the only one part like that, isn't it? I can't remember for sure. There might have been more. Maybe I just blanked them out because I was like, well, you know, the film's old, so whatever. But yeah, I'm not sure. I can't remember. Micah does a little bounce. Sable, yes, whatever you did, it seems to be working. Keep at it. Don't worry, I will. I mean, he is somewhat racist and homophobic and just kind of an arsehole. Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah. No, you're not wrong. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh. How the fuck am I so sleepy today? I'm supposed to be awake. I had a banging coffee this morning too. Maybe I should make a second one. 2 coffees in a single day. What a world, huh? Nope, that was where the chum was. Wait, shit. Oh, I guess we have to just get out. Alright. Should be fine, right? We'll hit the ladder. It kind of helps the movie in a weird way. You're not really on his side, but you're not on the other side either. Yeah. I think it's just like, you know... Like... At the time the movie came out, that was just very 2006 kind of humor, you know? Just calling things gay and then, or like, you know... Yeah, just that kind of thing was in the cultural zeitgeist at the time. Like, everything was just edgier back then. So, you know. And I think from a modern day perspective, you don't need to... Yeah, not the best time, in my opinion. I mean, I agree to some extent. It's one of those things where like, I'm kind of almost nostalgic slightly for that era, but I do recognize it was like... Yeah, there's probably some things that should stay in that era for sure. Yeah, there definitely were like massive problems with that type of humor being so propagated by social media and or not social media, sorry, by media. Sable, however, can I thank you? Go home and apologise to Bashir. I tell Micah he needs to go home and apologise to Bashir for all the worry he's caused. Oh, I will. I'll be apologising to Bashir for days. He deserves it, and I'll try not to worry him again ever. But I want to at least give you something. Thank you for the climber's badge. I'm going to the 5 Bells camp. Should be fine. Walking's a little easier than climbing right now. You're my saviour, Sable. If you ever decide to become a climber, you've got my endorsement. Take care, alright? Tell him I will and say a fond goodbye. Housing, well, in this area anyway. Housing prices were kind of cool for 08. Yeah, well, yeah. I think housing prices were kind of cool almost everywhere for 08. And then they went a little bit mental. Alright, well, that's the final badge we wanted to get. So I guess, I think we still have a decent number of quests, so... Alright, let's head towards the orange marker then. Get this mask made. And then we'll do the ending at some point soon. We won't leave it ages and ages and ages. Do we still have quests, right? Yeah, we still have quite a lot of quests, actually. Chum eggs. Oh, you know what? If I can't work out what I want to work out what's going on here. So, yeah, we should do that. You know what we can do? Let's go get this mask. Let's clear up our quest log, and then we'll probably end it there. And honestly, that probably will be about 2 hours, I would guess. I mean, it's already been like 40 minutes, so I think it's kind of funny how the Simpsons are meant to be a lower class family. But only one person works and they have 2 cars and a 3-story house. I mean, I don't think I never got the impression they were supposed to be lower class. They definitely weren't like wealthy, but my impression of the Simpsons is they were kind of like, maybe like lower middle class. Still like, you know, like comfortable they were when it came out. Yeah? I mean, I actually, it's funny you say that because I'm rewatching The Simpsons right now as we speak, and I don't get that impression at all. Like, you know, I know that, like, how to put it? I know that, like, you know, in the first episode, for example, like, Homer has to work as a mall Santa to raise money for the Christmas fund, but that's because other things come out that, like, you know, kind of affect their financial situation. Like, they have unforeseen expenditures. So, yeah. But I never... I don't think we've seen this yet. We haven't done... What the fuck is going on here? Oh my god, the camera. From what I heard on video, SAS is the most trustworthy source. It's true. Is that a chicken? It's a fucking chicken. Have we not seen these guys? I love them. Wait, no, we have been here, right? This looks familiar. But why is it red? What the hell? What the fuck am I supposed to do with this? It looks pretty familiar. It does, but I guess we haven't done whatever we need to because this battery's still here, just chilling. But yeah, I would say they're like, you know, they're like, the impression I get from them is they're comfortable financially, but not doing, like, well, if that makes sense. Like, they're not, like, in debt or really, like, sucking or constantly having to worry about bills, but then also not, like, wealthy at all, you know? They're, like, getting by, if you will. Thank you for the Atomic Priesthood trousers. I have no fucking idea why they're here, but you know what? I don't need to worry about that, I suppose. Oh, we're going the wrong way now, right? Yeah, we need to head towards orange. Orange was our marker. There we go. I will say, I'm quite enjoying The Simpsons so far. Like, there's some early episodes I never saw. I thought I'd seen all of the episodes in, like, you know, maybe the first 5 seasons, and also, like, I know I've seen a lot of episodes between season 5 and 10, but, yeah, actually some of the first season episodes I don't remember. Right, but these days it seems like an unachievable goal. Yeah, no, you're not wrong. I mean, well, I guess so, but there are a couple things. Someone brought this up recently. I don't really have a good way, like, counter argument for it. There are a couple things you need to remember. Like, don't get me wrong, house prices today are pretty out of whack. They are way too high. There's no two ways about it, especially in major cities and whatnot. However, at the same time, like, people of my age and our generation are in general financially, like, worse off currently, but a lot of that has to do with the fact that a lot of us went to university or college. And in theory, we will out-earn the previous generation over time. It's just going to take longer to get there. So house ownership rates right now might not be super high. But also, they're not as low as you think. If you go look up house ownership rates now compared to, like, the 50s, it's not as big a difference as you think. It's not like, you know, back then 80% of people owned homes and now it's like 20%. It's like maybe back then it was like 50, maybe 60%, and now it's like 45-ish, 45 to like sort of 40. It's not as it, like, go look it up. I was surprised by wait, where are we going? Mask. Yeah, I was surprised as well, but it's not as extreme as you might think. So yeah, and if you went to uni, you know, as well, it's like that's going to slow you down because you start out with debt, but then over your lifetime you earn more. So, you know, you have a sort of you know, later in life you'll have, like, a lot more wealth overall, if that makes sense. So yeah, there are a couple things to consider, but at the same time, you know, I get your overall point. Whew. Ultimately, when it comes to housing, though, I don't think anyone approaches it correctly. Like, at the end of the day, you just need to build more houses. It's that simple, but no one wants to build more houses, so... Like, everyone with a house doesn't want to build them because, you know, it makes their house go down in value. Even the people without houses, like, it's not like, you know... A lot of people are misguided, I think, on the causes of the housing crisis, and I just don't see that many people talk about just needing to build more houses, but yeah. Is something that probably should get talked about. We should demolish the Amazon rainforest to build warehouses. Based. Turn the Amazon rainforest into the Amazon warehouse. Hell yeah. To store the wood. Based. Oh, also, actually, another thing I did. Have I spoken about Arkham Horror, the card game? Right, I'm gonna just be real with you. This is the best mask we own, and I'm going to wear it, and there is nothing you can do to stop me, okay? I am a chameleon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We have 11 out of 14 masks. That's pretty fucking good, isn't it? Alright. Quest time, I suppose. Head to the cave, gather glowworms. Sulfur pools could have a fight. You know what? Let's get the glowworms. I don't think we really work. I think we went there once and couldn't work out how to do it. Many times. Oh, okay, fair enough, yeah. Well, yeah, we started our fresh campaign last Sunday. We're doing the Path to Carcosa campaign. It had a very strong intro. We enjoyed the first mission quite a lot. The King in Yellow Carcosa. That's the one, yeah. Yeah, like, I don't know exactly how they're interpreting it, but basically, like... Well, I guess what I should say is I'm not really that aware of the source material, so it's hard for me to compare it, but, in Path to Carcosa... Yeah, I know, from True Detective. Okay, fair. Yeah, in Path to Carcosa, basically, like, there's a travelling theatre piece called The King in Yellow, and wherever it follows, like, you know, weird shit happens, basically, so we go to investigate exactly what is happening at the King in Yellow theatre production. And, yeah, the first mission was fucking cool. Very surreal. Very, you know, a little bit different to what they did last campaign, which I respect. One thing that I noticed, actually, when I was playing through it this time is, in that game, there's loads of, like, text that really gives you sort of the flavour of everything. So, like, there's flavour text on the cards to tell you about the locations. The, you know, there's text in between missions that explain the story and what's going on. There's, text on the cards that tell you, you know, after you progress the mission, like, what's happening and what's changed. And, one thing I didn't really appreciate about the previous Arkham campaign, and I very much noticed and appreciate in this one, is, the text is written really well. Like, it's very descriptive and sort of visual, but it never goes into the realm of being overly verbose and kind of, like, difficult or awkward to read out, you know? Like, they've clearly considered what they want to convey from a visual perspective, and they've also very much considered, like, how difficult it would be to read as well, and, like, given it a pretty good flow for the reader. So yeah, it just works really well. Just gotta give them massive credit for it, massive props. It's yeah, I just didn't notice it that well first time, but yeah, just it really works very, very well. It's a very well written game. It's not got the most, like, you know, intricate stories or anything, but it does a lot of it through, like, you know, through gameplay mechanics. I think the only thing about it is, like, it is a really cool game, but the only thing about it is it's fairly, like, it is a fairly expensive game, especially considering that it also isn't, I probably don't think it's super replayable. I don't think it's not replayable, I think it is still fairly replayable, but, like, you know, at the same time, once you've seen the full story of a campaign, the twists and turns aren't going to be as exciting, and the game is still very good, and I will go through the campaigns on a higher difficulty, but at the same time, it's, you know, you're not going to be, I don't think you're going to be super excited to go through every campaign, like, multiple times, even to try out different investigators and decks and stuff like that. It's just, the content at its core is very similar each time. Yeah, that's the best way to write in it. Yeah, 100%. Especially when you're writing specifically for something to be read out too. There's a board game review gang called Shut Up and Sit Down, and they basically, like, how to put it, they when they do board game reviews, they talk a lot about the writing. Not a ton, it depends on what it is, but when they were talking about Frosthaven, which is a big campaign game that came out recently, like a very it was very hyped because the game before it, that it's a sequel to, Gloomhaven, was very, very well liked. And it looks rad, but one of the criticisms they had is they brought more authors on board this time, and they felt the writing was a little bit too verbose and there was too much of it, and it was just a little bit awkward to read out, you know. It's funny when authors use weird fancy words, detritus instead of debris. Why? I mean, I'm all for it. You know, it's part of why I think English is actually kind of a cool language. You've got a lot of different words to describe different things, so you got a lot of choice. You know, you can use different things to evoke different images. I think that's kind of cool. Also, if I had to guess, there's probably a difference between detritus and debris. I don't know what it would be. But yeah, English is almost like quite an inherently flowery language, I think. I mean, I don't know. To be fair, I don't know much about other languages, so it's difficult to compare, but that's sort of the impression I get anyway. I think we had this conversation last time, but like I've always felt like Russian is actually the coolest sounding language, but maybe that's just because it's like a very foreign one. Copacetic, what does that mean? My vocabulary is fucking dog shit though, so don't expect me to know any words. Yeah, you mentioned that, fair. It's just like the way they accent different parts of like words and stuff, I think is very cool and unique. Copacetic just means cool in America. Okay. You know what? Based. Use your vocabulary, hell yeah. Even if it hinders your actual ability to communicate. Dude, this game's physics are, I don't believe they're working as intended. I think something seems a little off, you know? Ooh, fucking Christ! How am I so sleepy? Alright, we're pretty close. This might be the place where we needed to... No, that was the poo cave, which we did that mission. I don't know what we have to do here. Or at least I remember coming here and trying to work it out and couldn't. But I think we have to smoke out some, like, worms or something using lava rock. That's what it implied, but I couldn't work out how to do it last time. I guess we'll find out. We just realised we're in full bouldering gear. We've got the bouldering, you know, short trousers and shirt on, and we also are wearing the climber mask, so rocking the full full kit right now. What was that game you wanted me to play over Discord, by the way? Because I might look into if I can just play it on Twitch. I'll go see if other people have done it and go from there. Because I get the impression, I've never heard of it being banned or anything. I know it has, like you said, it has peen, but usually that's fine if the game, you know, like you're allowed to play like The Witcher on stream and Mass Effect and shit. I'm pretty sure people hang dong, at least in The Witcher. I don't know about Mass Effect, but yeah. Also, Cyberpunk, I think, was fine. It's not allowed on YouTube from what I know. Oh, I see. I mean, that's okay. Maybe we could just do a Twitch exclusive, which I know is a rare thing for me these days. Oh, shit, no, we need to be there. Is it something I could beat in a single stream, or is it longer? Do you know what we... I don't know about the contents of the game, but a game I've never played that actually I really want to, and that would be probably quite fun on stream, is Doki Doki Literature Club. I don't know how stream friendly that one is, but definitely longer. Oh, okay, fair enough. Doki Doki is also a bit longer than one stream, I believe. Will this kill me? No, we're totally good. Alright, so what the fuck do we have to do up here? I asked around and learned that worms nest in a cave in Hakoa. You'll need to smoke them out by flying rocks in the caves into the water. By throwing rocks in the caves into the water. Okay. So we need to... Oh, that was it. Yeah, we have to search around for some caves, then throw them into this big pond, I suppose. Where the fuck are the caves, though? Ah! Why didn't I think to check behind the water thing? Nothing explicit in Doki Doki, I think. Oh, whoa, holy shit, this is actually, like, gorgeous. Jesus. Do I need to... Can I just grab these? Can. Just suggestive, I think. Okay, fair enough. They removed it from Twitch a few months back. Interesting. Not sure what that means. Yeah, I mean, neither do I, really. Chum! Chum, baby. You know, after I beat this game, or not beat this game, but like, after I finish it on stream, I probably will actually come back here and just go chum hunting. Like, in my personal time. Game is very chum friendly. I'm into it. Is a talking rock. It's a talking rock. Oh, those are the glowworms. I see. Okay. I understand now. So if I put it like here, it should work, right? No? I mean, do you want to risk it? Up to you. Maybe. Not sure. Oh, they're not really falling, are they? Oh! They are falling. Yeah, that's probably enough glowworms. There we go, cool. Alright, done. Well, I'm glad we worked this one out. It's also a little surprising to me I didn't check behind the waterfall, but whatever. It's probably fine. Is this a different entrance or something? What the hell? Oh my god, there's so many rocks. Jesus. Jesus. Whew. Do you want to know one of the most exciting... Wow, this is just like Worm, the webcomic serial. By John M. McCree. Yeah, do you want to know one of the best things about Arkham Horror Day? During Arkham Horror Day, me and my friend both go to the cafe and get a lovely big fry-up and eat our own body weight in sap fats and delicious, delicious carbs. It's an excellent time. At least bother reading the night. John C. McCrae. How did I pronounce that wrong? McCree? McCrae? Or at least what I should say is I read it right. I just pronounced it wrong. There's a difference, okay? You butchered it the first time. I don't believe you. No big deal, though. No big deal, though. Makes a big deal out of it. Giga Chad. Okay, right. Where am I going for Nosey's Nibbles? Where the fuck am I going for Nosey's Nibbles? Jesus. Is it not marked? Oh, I guess it wasn't marked. Okay. Oh, an Ekra. Alright, cool. To Ekra we go. Ekra is that way. Alright. Fly, bike, fly. Right, I think, well, with that quest wrapped up, actually, I think we only have, like, what, one other? Mushrooms back to Elizabeth. Oh, I totally forgot we were even doing that quest, but yeah, we can do that. Don't care about that. I don't think I care about that one. That we're not finishing. So we'll do this. Go here. Google what is happening here, and then probably call it there, I suppose. I love stupid Discord, like the styles of pillars or whether wasps are weak or okay or not. Nah, fuck the fish. I can't be bothered. Ain't nobody got time for that. As a very old, very dead, slightly cringeworthy meme would say. And yeah, don't get me wrong, I love stupid discourse too. I'm with you. I'll never get over the fucking spinning top mode of this hover bike. Also, it's very weird how I've like replaced every part of what I consider to basically be like a sentient bike. It's like a real ship of Theseus moment, isn't it? Fish fear me, women fear me. I am riding at dangerous speeds through the desert. Wasn't that meme all from like one dude's random shirt? Or like a hat or something? I like, it rings a bell, but I can't remember the origins. I know the origins are kind of funny though. Hat, yeah, okay. It's a common hat for fishermen. Oh, fair. What was it? Fish? I know it says like, fish fear me and women something me, but I can't remember what it was. Was it just fear me as well? Chloe, do you remember what the fisherman hat was? Fish fear me, women fear me. Does that sound familiar? Don't worry. Come on, what's up? You got the Tesco job? Did you pop in? Oh, they just need people. And they were like, come on board. Oh, sweet. Well, I mean, you gotta do it if you want to, so no worries. Yeah. Told you it wouldn't be that big of a problem. You should have just said you were, yeah, well, and you know. Alright, yeah, peace out. Congratulations! Well, looks like we're not playing Arkham. Chloe's got a job. Which, to be fair, is good. Oh! We should try and work out what's going on at that bridge as well, actually, this session. I'd like to do that. So the Bridge of Betrayal, we don't need to mark it. It's just right there. Okay. Brother in Christ. Please. There we go. And so the hat says, fish fear me, women want me. Does it say stupid in brackets, or are you calling the hat stupid? Which, to be fair, I cannot blame you for. But just curious, you know. I wonder if that 15 count at the bottom left is actually the number of days, or if it's saying days. Stupid hat, stupid hat. Oh, hat stupid, stupid hat. I see. Oh, sorry, my bad. Hat stupid, stupidity hat. I understand. Very eloquent, very brave. It's the number of suns in the local solar system. Why did it just change? Oh, we've acquired a new sun, Captain. Jolly good. The temperature should be at least 10% hotter. Uh-oh. The sun's exploding! Everybody get down! That's a fucking question, actually. When are we going to do that Wilds DLC? I feel like that's something I absolutely must do at some point. What's good, gamers? Hey, Minecraft Pro Game. How you doing? My good old gamer buddy. Quick question. Are you a Giga Chad who drinks ungodly amounts of coffee? What's bad, gamers? I thought I felt a vibration around here, but no, sadly not. No chum to be found. Definitely, fuck yeah. You know, coffee's one of those weird things where I didn't like it for so much of my life. And then one day it just clicked and I can't stop drinking the shit. It's actually absurd. It's kind of like, it's ridiculous. I'm not quite to the point where I have like a caffeine addiction. I know there's like kind of an almost hilarious number of people who, if they don't have a coffee, they'll just get like brutal headaches. This sounds pretty insane, but not quite at that level of degeneracy just yet. Maybe someday. I aspire to be, you know. Get the impression the quest giver is out. Oh. It's not the... Wait, is it the person in the hole? I think it's the person in the hole. No? Did they move along the wall? They're in the city, aren't they? Fucking kill me. I do not drink... how'd you take it? I'm a absolute bitch, so I have it with milk and sugar. And it is delicious. I do not drink coffee, I'm just fucking living right now. No antidepressants, no drugs, no alcohol. I'm doing okay mentally, I swear. Don't worry, just huffing that copium. Hans says, hello, what can I do for you, Glider? Nothing, actually. Who was the where's the glowworm person? Like, oh, here, okay, based. Actually, it's one, like, getting into coffee is such a double-edged sword, though, because, like, where I work at the minute, the coffee is dog shit, so it means, because I have a patrician-tasting coffee now, I can't, the stuff at work is, like, just ain't cutting it. I mean, I'm not going to buy my own coffee, I can't be bothered to do that, but at the same time, it's a garbage situation, you know? I tell Citra I have glowworms for her. You do? You know, I'd forgotten, half forgotten I even asked you. I must be a little distracted. I hand the glowworms over. Thank you for those. Nosy will be eating better than me tonight. Here's the merchant badge as your reward. Oh, shit! That's a new type of badge. We haven't got any of those, do we? That's the first merchant badge. Given or sold by the guild, by members of the Merchants Guild. I'll see you around. Alright, we should chat to all of the people that might be merchants and see if we can buy another 2. Or if maybe we can get a quest for one as well. So that'd be rad. Oh my fucking god. How have you been? Welcome back, the dude. It's been a while. Black, no sugar is the only way to enjoy coffee. I mean, look, you're just a coffee elitist, okay? All of my coffee taste is exactly where the coffee line is. Any more extreme, and you're an elitist. Any weaker, and you're a bitch pleb, okay? Those are the only 2 statements I will make about this. Where the fuck? Okay, I don't. Where are there other merchants? I can't even think of any. Wait, no. There's one merchant back at the original station, actually. But I thought we did a quest for them. The one sitting on top of their, like, I don't know, like their weird animal thing. I want to say horse, but it definitely wasn't a horse, so I suppose there's that. Alright, well, you know what? We do need to go to Elizabeth, so I guess let's do that first and go from there. What's up, dude? Absolutely cracked. Sorry, but people who like black no sugar is just mental. Oh, I see where that came from. Should we give more money to this homeless person? They have actually robbed an ungodly amount from me, but I feel like I've got gambler's fallacy going on hard, you know? Just one more donation. They'll definitely pay out after one more donation. Alright, the real question is, where the fuck was Elizabeth? I don't even remember. Oh, she's the 7th sister. Wait, what? Really? I swear, I thought, didn't she like go, I thought she was already at the 11, I thought she was already there, basically. Like, she was there, you know how she's been, like, darting about? We met her in, what, Ekra? Was it Ekra or was it, no, I think it was Burnt Oak Station. And then we had to go find her on the bridge, and then it was somewhere else, and bloody kept going. I swear we've already gone to this station for her, so. Very weird. Robin Tombs to give to the homeless. It's like Robin Hood meets Lara Croft. The 7-Eleven sisters. Oh, Jesus Christ. Do you know one of the negatives about the job I have? I do have to actually look somewhat presentable for the first time in my life. That's a weird spot to be in as someone who doesn't even give the slightest fuck about their personal appearance. Like, I actually have to be like, oh fuck, I gotta shave my head. It's growing a bit too long, you know? I mean, to be fair, I don't think our current trainer gives a shit, but I feel like that's something I'll get called up for if I don't look presentable, you know? I suppose, to be fair, there is like a somewhat reasonable, like, or somewhat understandable reason as to why. It's like, if you're at a roulette table looking like a crackhead homeless person, then I guess the people aren't gonna want to, you know, be as willing to spin their thousands of dollars. Doing alright, shit's kind of rough at the minute, but I get by. The game does look extremely tedious and slow, though. This game is absolutely lovely, and you will not speak another word against my glorious Sable. And also, I could fast travel, but I'm choosing not to because I actually just really like riding this jank-ass hoverboard everywhere, or hover car. Plus, also, the map just isn't, like, that big, really. Like, it's big enough, for sure. It doesn't need to be any bigger, but it's not so big it's, you know, impossible to get around, so it's fine. How come stuff's rough anyway? I'm sorry to hear that. Everything on my end's kind of turning around. I wouldn't say things have been rough, but definitely, like, unclear for a bit. Like, obviously, because, you know, like, we've got David's moving out the house, so we need to redo the mortgage, and for that, I don't think, you know, paying the bills with poker is exactly what the bank has in mind. So I needed to get a job, and everything's happening in March, and it was all looking a bit close, and Chloe's finishing the PhD, so she needs a job as well. But it looks like everything's sort of starting to come up a little bit. Like, she's just got a job in Tesco's to take the financial pressure off a bit, and she's got an interview for like a more proper, more in her field sort of heritage position that will actually put her PhD to use. So everything, dare I say, is looking like it's coming up Millhouse, but I guess we'll see. There's a shit ton of empty space though. Why make a bigger map if there is nothing in it? I usually have that criticism of games like this, and I would agree with you if it was a case of like, if it was a case of it's just like really big and they have lots of repetitive shit in it, I would agree with you. That's when I think it's the weakest. But I would say Breath of the Wild, I don't know if you like the new Zelda game though, to be fair. Breath of the Wild also has quite a lot of empty space in its maps, and I think it pulls it off because while the game has a lot to do and it has a really big map, it's also largely about atmosphere and tone setting, right? And I think this game is the same. I will say this map is probably a bit too empty for how big it is. I do agree. But there is a surprising amount going on in this game. There is a lot of stuff going on, more so than it initially appears, for sure. When I return, Elizabeth is sharpening a knife with a carved hilt and humming a tune that seems at once new and familiar. The sound of her voice is calming. Then, but boons are welcome. She returns, triumphant, I bet. I confirm as much with a handful of mushrooms as she raises them to her face to smell. As she inhales, I look at the worn edges of her mask. The sun-bleached brow, the wear and tear of age, the scuffs of befitting a veteran guard. I remember that before all this. She has seen combat, danger, adventure. There is a deep and crooked line along the cheek where she must have put it back together after a break, and I wonder who or what did the damage. I bet they thought they'd won, that she was beaten, until they saw Elizabeth's grin, like bare, bloody, and perilous. She tucks the mushrooms away and draws out a third badge. One more token of my friendship, and a little boost too. Should you ever decide to become a god like me? I think I might like that. Oh really? Well, how interesting. You haven't mentioned that all this time. For what it's worth, I think you'd be good at it. You have a keen eye, a helpful demeanour, and enough patience to listen to this old bird squawk away for ages. The rest you can learn, and I'd be happy to teach you. I thank her and tell her that I will think on it. Don't think too hard. I know it feels like whatever you choose is yours forever, but it's one of many choices you're going to make, and not even the biggest. The gliding you're on is only the first. There's plenty more life to live. Ask her where she's headed next. She laughs. Into these mushrooms first. Then who knows? Wherever I am moved to go. But I'm sure I'll see you there. I bow to Elizabeth and say goodbye for now. Cool. We already got the merchant's, the guard mask, didn't we? It was like the helmet. Yeah, we did. Okay. There's got to be like a merchant around here somewhere, right? Are these guys merchants? Are you a merchant? No, you're an innkeeper. Not much, honestly. Not much is what you can do for me. Are you a merchant? You're a courier. Yeah, we've already read all this person's dialogue. I guess... we go to Burnt Oak Station. Because that was definitely where a merchant was. What quests do we have left? Yeah, we don't have much. We're basically done. I suppose... What time is it? It's 1:15. Oh, sorry, not 1:15. We've been live for an hour and 15. Let's go to Burnt Oak Station. Then let's Google what is going on with the rings. And then, yeah, maybe we'll just call it there and, I don't know, do some other shit. Yeah, then we could watch the pilot, I guess. Yeah, actually, do you know what? We could watch the pilot. That's not a bad shout. I would like to have one short session of chum hunt in a little bit, but I guess we'll see. About work, I'm just in an unfortunate position that the work I do doesn't get picked up by anyone when I'm not around, so it just piles up. Taking time off only makes it worse. On the other hand, they can't afford to let me go, so I could ask for quite the big raise, I guess. Yeah, fair. I mean, honestly, if that's the situation, is it a situation where, like... Yeah, is it the situation where, like, you're short-staffed, or is it more of, like, other people are overly relying on you to do stuff and not doing as much as they should be, or, like, what exactly? I mean, dude, I haven't worked in, like, a super corporate environment for such a long time. Like, I genuinely wouldn't even know what to do, but I feel like there should be some way to raise those types of concerns to, like, maybe your manager or whatever you'd need to do. I mean, I'm going into something that's a bit... I wouldn't even say corporate, though, really. Like, it's more, I don't know, almost social. It's like being a casino croupier is more in line with kind of, like, I don't know, retail, I guess, but, like, a more fancy version of retail, almost. Like, it's still all about customer service. You come in, you clock in your shifts, and that's it, really. It doesn't seem like there's going to be too many complications or problems, but I guess we'll see. Also, the other thing is it does seem like they have a lot of space for upward momentum. Like, if I wanted to become a manager or something, they always promote from inside, and it seems like they're kind of itching for those positions because the casino I'm at is very understaffed. They're bringing on a lot of people on board at the minute, so it seems like if I actually do want to make something of myself there, I probably could. But again, the situation is so different. Like, yeah, it's just not as, you know, I don't know what labs are like generally in terms of how corporate they can be, but more bureaucratic, I guess they can be. But yeah, the casino definitely really isn't. Like, it's so funny actually. The instructor that we have has basically told us that he thinks a lot of the shit that we're going to have to do over the course of the training course is pointless, and he's not, like, you know, he's not spending any time on it. Like, we'll go over it once, or we'll fill in the forms, or watch the video that we need to, and then we'll move on. And it's all shit that's because it's like, you know, it's all stuff that's pushed from, like, the corporate side of the business, but then he doesn't really engage with it, and neither does the casino on a local management level, so it's just not really relevant, you know? But yeah. It is funny. I think the super corporate environments can be interesting, though, because, like, where David works is, like, not super corporate, but it is tech. So, you know, tech is almost always going to be fairly corporate, so he kind of has to play the game of, like, looking like he's busy even when he has nothing to do. Like, when he hasn't managed to do that much work, he has to, like, pretend and make it look like he's done a ton of work. Back in IBM, he said it was even more corporate, and, like, the amount, there were, like, factions that backstabbed each other and shit like that. It sounded bananas, but yeah. We were short staffed for a while, but right now it's more like I'm the only one who has the time for it and is actually capable of doing it. It's a complicated issue, and I've been talking time management for a while about it. Okay, fair. Are you still at the same place? Because I remember when last time you were about, you moved labs, maybe like... Yeah, I remember you moved lab. There was like one big move you did towards the sort of end, but I can't remember for sure. But I don't know if you've changed places a bunch or not. But I mean, my impression from you is that you always seem to find yourselves in this situation where you need to work excessive hours. So yeah, I don't know if that's just always been the case, but maybe I don't know whether it's like, you know, true to your industry or something. Oh yeah, I can see the smoke, right. It's just there. In Elysium, you said there were 120 chums, right? Or was it 140? We're either 60 off or 40 off, I can't remember which one. Actually, 140 sounds closer, 120 sounds... I wouldn't say low exactly, but it's not like, you know, a ton or anything. Okay, do you have a quest for me? I forgot. Oh no. Glido, welcome, come view my wares. I would like to trade with you. Okay, this person does not... Yeah, this person does not have... We're just going to buy everything. That was more expensive than I thought it would be, to be honest, but that's okay. Yeah, he doesn't have a quest, which is a little unfortunate. The glowworms are 30 scrap each? Fucking what? Wait, can I just... I can't. A dusk firefly is worth 30 cuts. Alright, goodbye. One thing, you gather a lot of shit in this game. I kind of wish there was more of a reason to do so. Like, if it's just for cuts, I've never felt in this game like I'm really, you know, struggling for money, honestly. So that's something that I would definitely say would have improved this game, which is a little unfortunate. Would have been cool if there was just, like, a bit more to do with money and, a bit more of a, bit more, maybe, actually, do you know what? Maybe something to do with the items, outside of just selling them would have been cool too. Yeah, it's still the place I work, and I actually, and I do love the work. I've just, it's just I've picked up a bit too much responsibility, I think. About a third of my work time is basically troubleshooting for other people, which is not accounted for in my workload. I see. Yeah, fair enough, that is kind of rough. I hope that gets solved. I don't know what would be, yeah. Yeah, I don't know how you'd go about doing that. I guess I've never really been in a position where my skills are, you know, only I can do something and everyone else is quite kind of reliant on me, I guess. I know I had a friend like that actually, because she basically worked in HR, but she was so kind of entwined in her work, or kind of like entwined in the company's HR, that only she understood how like half of the fucking procedures worked and stuff like that. So like she was in this weird situation where she couldn't really leave because they just kept offering her more money, but also she was doing way too much work because she was the only person that could do it. Yeah, it was kind of a weird one. Like it didn't really make so much sense to leave because they made it worth her time, but she really needed to leave because it was way too much work. Yeah, weird world, huh? I guess it's not a bad problem to have, being so skilled at something that you need, you know, that you keep getting offered too much money and you can't leave, but yeah. Where the fuck are the other... Okay, you know, I might Google this. Sable merchants. Okay. Why the have you noticed this? This pisses me off so much. Have you guys noticed that whenever you want to use the internet to search for something... What is going on? To search for something these days, like, half the articles feel like they're written by AI, where they'll just ramble for ages without giving you any information on the thing you're actually looking for. It's like... It's just so strange. I don't know what it's... I mean, you know, I know, and I know that AI articles are flooding the market a little bit, but like, fucking hell, Google has just gotten so much worse as a result. It's just so you see as many ads as possible. Yeah, just that site Reddit at the end. That's fucked up. Yeah, it's pretty bad that like the internet is now just a Reddit search engine. But yeah, that is I do agree. That's what I do. Like, if I need to know something genuinely, I'll just Google the question and add Reddit at the end. Yeah, Stack Overflow is very good as well. But I don't really code these days, so super not relevant. Where the fuck am I? Alright, hang on. Sable merchants badges, maybe? What would be good Ah! Oh, okay, you know what, that's actually far easier. Alright, I found the information I need. Apparently we can just go to Ekra and buy them off Ira. I do kind of, it's kind of a funny thing. I feel like we botched the most interesting quest line in this game. The investigation one was super fun. But I think by accusing the wrong person, we just got booted out. We probably could go investigate it, but I'm not gonna. I can't really be bothered. I feel like everyone on the internet is into coding kind of funny. I mean, do you know what it is? It's a combination of two things, right? One, if you're on the internet and you actively engage in forums and stuff, like, you know, places like Reddit or Twitch, and you have accounts on these places, you're probably somewhat more tech literate. And if you're more tech literate, one of the highest paying and most in demand jobs right now is coding. You know, it's software engineering, it's DevOps, it's working with all these different technologies. So, I mean, it makes a lot of sense when you think about it. Like, if I had to guess, there's probably less people outside of the tech world proportionally that are posting as much in like forums and answering threads on Reddit and, you know, actively engaging on Twitch and shit like that. Like, obviously there are, but I would say proportionally, I reckon percentage-wise, it's just going to be lower, you know? I could teach others, no problem. Thing is, I'm quite specialised in a specific type of analysis which takes certain skills. So, for those who could assign people to it, I don't want to risk any... And those who could assign people to it don't want to risk any issues. Oh, I see, okay. What kind of issues would there be in the training? Is it the kind of thing where you would need like certain qualifications and like you can't really teach them, or you can but it's just like the procedures are fairly like delicate and people could fuck it up, or what? Okay, that's the direction we need to go. Alright. How many masks did I say we were on? We're on like 11, right? So if we get this one, we'll be on 12. That means there's only 2 we didn't get. I'd say that's pretty goddamn good going. And then I'll probably, like, you know, every now and again pick this game back up and go hunt down the rest of the chums eventually, but we shall see. Okay, that looks like Ekra. I don't remember ever seeing that windmill though. I don't know what that is. It's a bit lame that it... I'm assuming you're talking about the internet, right? Yeah, it's a bit lame that it just fails you like that. It is, I do agree. It is really bad. I feel like there was the internet peaked in like... I don't know, maybe like 2008, I think. Or when it was just, I know it had its problems, but I do kind of miss the Wild West era of the internet. It was a wonderful and wacky place. I've just realised these hoops are kind of like the shape of the key that we have. I don't know if it's related or signalling something, but yeah. The comment was in relation to the Ekra quest. Oh, okay, sorry. So, on one hand, I agree with you, but on the other hand, I actually like the fact it fails you, because the way that they phrased it, it sounds like if I really wanted to go do it, I still could go and do it, but I like the fact there's actually consequences to fucking something like that up. I think that's probably not a bad thing, personally. I wish more games would have the balls to do that, to be honest. Like, if I take on a quest and then I do something really stupid, I probably deserve to fail the quest and have everyone go, you're an idiot. Consequences in my video games. Exactly. I know, it's a radical suggestion. We've been to the city so many times, and I do not recognise this area whatsoever. Oh no, we have been up here. It's where one of the kids was hiding. I remember now. Where the fuck is the merchants area? This is Homeless Man Corner. You know what? You can have another 50 cuts. Why not? He's never going to give me anything, is he? I've just been bamboozled. This person has stolen literal hundreds off me. Where is the merchant area? I don't remember at all. It's kind of funny, this game's so influenced from like Breath of the Wild. And it has shops set up in the same way as they are in Breath of the Wild, but like it doesn't, you can't buy anything in them? It's very strange. Dare I even ask, I wonder what the point is, you know? Greetings, Glider. Goodbye. I suppose you exist only to be investigated. Where in the actual fuck was this merchant's area? I genuinely cannot remember. Not to be talking about Deus Ex again, but there's a point where you get called to a place where terrorists holding people hostage with a bomb, and if you fuck around in the lobby instead of taking the helicopter, the bomb just goes off. Is that in the original or in the... What was the second one called? I can't remember. To be honest, a bit of everything. Any analysis can have issues and just not work as intended for whatever reason. So you need some problem-solving skills in terms of you're analysing the problem. Finding a solution that works on a chemical level and that can be done with our equipment is acceptable in a GMP-regulated field and isn't overly expansive. I'm assuming... No, expansive is probably what you meant there. Fair enough. Oh, in Human Revolution. Oh, you know what? I know the question you mean, actually. Because it comes up in the H-Bomber video. Hold on, I gotta go put bird feeder in the bird feeder. Well, if you don't have a bird feeder and you don't have any bird feed for it, it'll seem a little pointless. Wait, I can just... that's really weird that I can just buy 3 merchants' masks. Or 3 merchants' badges. Alright. Goodbye. All the other masks you have to earn. This one, just buy your way in. Fuck it. Go full Bezos mode, do it. Oh, goodness me. Jesus. Alright. Whew. I guess this will be it for Sable then. Well, yeah, we'll go get this mask, go do the ending, and then we'll probably watch that video Elysium wants me to watch. That seems good to me. I really need another coffee, Jesus. I didn't think I'd be this tired. It's ridiculous. It's only like, what, 5:45? My god. Alright, where the fuck is St. Layla? Cool. I think it is this way then, I guess? Right? Yeah, okay, cool. And away we go. Whew. Oh, the dude. Do you have you been? I don't know. I don't really I haven't followed news super closely recently, but the whole Israel-Palestine thing has been absolutely bananas. So I've been pretty much daily keeping up with it. Have you been keeping up with it, or do you have like zero interest? Fun fact, drinking coffee in the first hour after getting up will most likely cause you to get very tired in the afternoon. Well, I didn't have it within the first hour of getting up, but I did have it not too far after the first hour of getting up, so... Yeah, fair enough. You got me there. Right, the bird's eating good tonight. Nuts and also seeds. Based. Birds are eating better than I am. I've just had fucking chili dogs and pizza the last, 3 days. It's actually insane. Actually, that is something I need to do. I need to cook something with, vegetables in it. Otherwise, I'm sure my body will try to kill me, but hey. Not zero interest, but I wouldn't call myself well-informed. Okay, fair enough. I mean, to be fair, though, who is well-informed? The topic is, about as complicated as conflicts get, right? It's kind of insane. There's just so many things you need to know. Yeah, it's one of those topics where it's I find it's I don't want to say surprising people have such strong opinions on it. It's really not, but I also find it very difficult to have such a strong opinion on it. Because every time I do research into the topic, I'm like, you know, I get halfway through and I'm like, oh man, I can't really support either of these people. They both seem kind of bad. At the same time, though, I think it is very easy to say, you know, obviously, like, there's a group of people that have been suffering for a very long time, and yes, there is a reason to some extent why things are like that, but at the same time, it's probably still kind of fucked up, so... Yeah, but it is it's a rough one, that's for sure. Also, I think one of the more like, one of the things that I really don't like, that everyone should unequivocally say is bad, like, no matter which side you're on, no matter what is going on. There's, like, the fact there's been such a sharp rise in anti-Semitic hate crime in other places is, oof, that's real spooky. Not a fan of that one. That's not good, if you will. I declare that not good. And in London, it's definitely been a thing. There's been a big increase in it. I mean, to be fair, there's also been an increase in Islamophobic hate crimes, so, you know, at least it's a bit balanced, kind of, although one is, you know, substantially larger than the other, percentage increase-wise, but still. Yeah, big difference between anti-Zionism and anti-Semitism. Yeah, there is. Although sometimes I do wonder how... It depends who you're talking to, but I do think there is, unfortunately, a lot of overlap. Wait, why is it so colourful in here? Is this just a bug? I fucking love my Goofy Chameleon mask. It's so good. It's normally, like, greyed out in here. What's going on? Is this the final mask other than the chum mask and the game just doesn't expect you to get the chum mask or something? Oh, actually, that's another funny thing. The dude, after obviously not working like on a normal schedule for such a long time and going back to it, I am having to get used to, you know, working like full 8-hour days, 5 days in a row, and then having the weekend only last like 2 days, as opposed to just doing as much work -- taking off as much time as I want and need at the time. So a bit having to get used to new levels of energy, which are much lower. But that's been kind of funny. I guess... Alright, here's what we're going to do. Let's have a quick look at the map. Is there anywhere for us to actually investigate, or do we have to work it out using our brain? Okay, it looks like there's no marker on the map. Can we get a clue from the quest? I activated an old monument by driving through some strange rings. Inside the monument, I found a ring-shaped artifact. I wonder what the ring-shaped artifact is for. Good question. Guess who can answer that? Our Lord and Saviour, Google. Okay, what's the quest called? An ancient race. Alright. Alright, what do we have to do? I just want, like, the step, please. Oh, this is actually a fairly direct... Jesus fucking Christ. Why are there so many pop-ups? Jesus. Ring, put it on your peen. Wouldn't work. It's got like a gap in it, so the ring, you know, won't stop the blood flow. Won't work. Or not stop, but, you know, reduce the blood flow as much. Also, it's only one size. Well, you know, it's no elasticity in it. It's like metal. So, maybe for someone it'll work really well, but... not for everyone. Oh my god, totally not sus. Welcome back to the stream, my fine sir. I hope you're doing well. Okay, race is short. Go to the secret door to get the thing. Okay, you can find, after you gather all 6. There's 6? How many do we have? We have 4. There's 2 more for us to find. I don't believe it. Alright, hang on. Where are the races then? What have we... Ones of... Oh, fuck. This might actually take longer than I want, though. Let's see. Okay. Alright, let's just... Okay. Sable location of all races. Maybe that'll work. I just want, like, a fucking map that has dots where all of them are. But I'm not going to get that, am I? That probably... It's just... No one's made that. Oh! Wait, actually. Maybe... No... Oh! I think that actually might be it. I just realised I missed the started stream 69 minutes ago. Big F. Okay, so wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, that is actually the position of all 6. Okay, we probably have... I know we've done that one. We've definitely done that one. I reckon the 2 we haven't done are that one and... I'm not sure after that. So let's go do that one first. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna head off and game some myself. See ya. Alright, peace out. It's good to see you, man. Yeah, I hope to see you around, alright? Peace out. Stay safe, I hope. Your work situation sorts itself out. Good luck, buddy, and enjoy whatever you play. I'll see you around, alright? Yeah, there's one down here that I guess we haven't done. No, wait, shit, we have done that one. 100% we have done that one. Maybe there's, like... I know there's one in here somewhere. Maybe that's one of the ones we're missing. Okay, let's give that one a shot. Yeah, it's, like, right next to this triangle thing, so let's try this. Fucking signs. I don't believe it. How have you been anyway? Totally not sus. Have you been okay? Chilling out, maxing, relaxing, all cool? Good. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. You all excited for Halloween? Yeah, on Tuesday I might... I mean, I guess what we could do is we could just do Fear and Hunger in the Discord if I can't do it on Twitch either. Nope. Why not? I thought everybody loves Halloween. Honestly, I could give a fuck, but the impression I get from most people is they really like Halloween. I don't really get it. I feel like it's probably one of the weaker holidays, but like I've got no real issue with it either. It's just an excuse to go out and get drunk with your friends, which, you know, is fine, I guess. But at the same time, probably could do that most of the year anyway, so I suppose go out and get drunk with your friends and also be spooky about it. That's the best they got. Tell you, the one thing that is neat about Halloween is it is a good excuse to watch a bunch of horror films. And again, I still do this like throughout most of the year. Speaking of which, Elysium, have you seen Talk to Me? That's a movie that I'm sort of interested in watching just because, you know, I've heard like it's a fairly hyped horror film, heard goodish things about it. But it is interesting it was made by YouTubers. I've done exceptionally well off of it though. My favourite holidays are whichever are bank holidays. Yeah, you know what, that's fair. Can't really blame you for that one. The one true Gigatad Gigatad tape, Jesus. Ooh. Ooh. Can't remember, did we use fast travel a single time in this game? So I feel like, even if we didn't, we still did most of it, and I don't feel like it's taking... That thing is flashing red. Can't say I've heard of Talk to Me. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's a game made by, it was like a game made by a bunch of YouTubers. Supposedly it's very good. Wait, no, this is flashing red, but we have done this. It's just the thing you climb, right? And there was nothing up there to find. Yeah, that's, yeah, 100%. Alright, fuck this. Fuck this dang robot. I don't care. I have the worst luck getting candy in Halloween. I always and only get candy corn, so I give out sweets instead. Fair enough. We're going to need to make sure we have some. I mean, like, you know, there's not, we haven't got too many kids, like, near us or anything like that, but at the same time, just in case people want to do the, you know, raid the block for sweets, then it's probably a good idea to have some. Plus, there's a young kid that lives, like, opposite us, so they may go out with their family and stuff, so we'll see. And grab some, I don't know, vegan snacks and indoctrinate them into the vegan way of life. Alright, apparently it's around here. But I'm not seeing any fucking rings anywhere. Oh, hey, daylight saving changes soon, right? Dude, you're asking the wrong person. I go to sleep and then one day my alarm gets me up a bit early and I feel slightly groggy and I'm like, why the fuck do I feel so tired today? And then I realise that's how it always goes. Oh, for fuck's sake, I put the marker down wrong. It's next to the one that we just drove past. It's in the opposite place of here. It's like here, apparently. Come on, you can climb this, Simone. I believe it. She can't. Simone can't actually do it, I don't believe. Fucking Christ. Alright. This should be enough speed, right? Yeah, there we go. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's like after tonight or the night after that, I think. Hopefully it's tonight, because I don't want to have to deal with that shit. You know, when I'm supposed to be at work. I don't want to lose an hour of sleep and then have to wake up the next day and be like, oh, I got shit to do. That'd be hot garbage, but I guess we'll see. Oh yeah, we definitely haven't done this one. Where's the start? Is this the start? I guess it must be. I don't see any other rings then. I don't know why these are called races. Doesn't really, you know, you're not really, I don't think there's a time limit. Nor are you really racing anyone. In my ideal society, no one has shit to do and everyone can just hang out. And all the menial labour is done by ChatGPT. Yeah, but if that was reality, everything would collapse, so... I mean, like, I get it, but also probably not wise. I love horror games and movies, but they aren't even scary. All my friends think the exact opposite. Here's the thing. I love horror games and... Well, okay, maybe not horror games. I love horror as a genre, but most horror is hot garbage. Most horror that is, like, just trying to be spooky is, like, dog shit, generally, in my opinion. The best horror is the kind of shit that's actively trying to just not even scare you, just, like, sort of upset you. Just, like, get under your skin and make you think about it for days or weeks after, you know? I don't know, like, something being spooky is not... Yeah, it's generally whatever. I don't really care, generally. Last time I got scared by a horror thing was when I was like 14. I think that's the case for most people though, to be honest. Or maybe not most, but a lot of people anyway. Because like after you get past a certain point, you're just like, well, none of this shit is real. Like, who gives a fuck? But there are exceptions to that, of course. Like, you know, there are movies that occasionally do seem way too real, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh, that was really fucking with my head. But yeah, generally speaking, that's not the case. Okay. So I know I've done you, we've done you, definitely done you, so it's got to be one of you two left. I reckon it's more likely we haven't done you. And you're closer, so it should be easier to get to anyway. Alright, cool. So now, we're heading like here, I believe. Somewhere around this region. Probably actually should just clear all markers, but whatever, it's fine. Okay. Wait, what colour was that marker? Light blue. Alright, cool. So it's around here. Cool. Okay, I see where we need to go. Just punch the gun, you ghost, you dumbass. Yeah, exactly. It doesn't help that all horror characters are, like, really fucking stupid. It's hard to, you know, relate to someone and feel bad for them when they make decisions that make them seem like they're barely even human, you know? They're like one step above sort of like a deer or something. Did you see... Oh god, I remember this fucking horrendous horror film I saw. It was actually like very funny. Have you seen Escape Room? That was a good like... That was a good watch. Because it was in the camp of not quite so bad it's good. It was just like very schlocky, very stupid horror. It was a good time, honestly. I know a few horror movies where the whole premise is that the characters are smart, actually. Escape Room was terrible from what I heard. Oh yeah, it's a dog shit movie, but it was very funny. Apparently sweets are made from animal bones, kind of. Gummy sweets have gelatin in them, often. And gelatin is essentially ground down beef or pork bones, it depends. So yeah, they're not even really vegetarian, and I'm vegan, so... Big F for me. I saw Jeremy's kill count. Wait, I mean James or Janice. Who the fuck is Jeremy and or James or Janice? I've never heard of either of them. Did you know that... here's another one for you, totally not sus. Did you know that beer... some cider and some wine have fish guts in them, kind of, or at least fish guts are used in the production of certain beers, wines, and in general certain alcohols. Does horror reviews? Dead Meat on YouTube, 6 million subs. Does horror reviews and stories and movies? Oh, I see. Okay. Did you know they make glue out of horses? That's actually not true. It was at some point in time, but I'm pretty sure they haven't done that in a very long time. Oh! We're here. Ah! There they are. Yeah, actually, yeah, it's called Horse Gully. Big rip. Whew. Wait, have we done this one? No, we haven't. Okay. That's good. Alright, so it was this one in the end. I wonder actually, do you know what? Once we get this ring, there's a good chance the quest would have given us a clue as to where to go. I didn't realise we didn't have all the rings before. I just kind of assumed we did. How the fuck did I miss this one? It's very out in the open. Oh, fuck. There we go, we're good. Wait, that wasn't all of them? Ah. I'm glad the lead is, that lead is such a strong preservative. That lead is such a strong preservative. Really cool they're putting it in fuel and paint. And they should put it in everything. You know, I only actually found out recently that lead was used as a preservative. But yeah, that's yeah, lead's pretty bad. Maybe don't huff that stuff in. Do you want to know another funny thing? Lead was also in the Roman Empire. Lead was used as a sweetener. So there you go, lead, the true wonder food with multiple culinary purposes. Absolutely fucking based. Why is my game running like shit all of a sudden? I swear the frame rate just tanks occasionally. Right, rad. Did the quest update. That is the question. Ha 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 ha. I am hilarious, aren't I? There's a subreddit called Asbestos Eaters. Fucking... what a bunch of legends. Alright. I believe we need to go to this thing. But let me just check the map. Okay, after you get level 6, head to the mysterious shrine. Yeah, that's exactly where it is. Cool. Alright. To the mysterious shrine we go. This will be the last thing we do. We'll go to the mysterious shrine and then we won't bother doing the thing at the Bridge of the Betrayed. Do the mysterious shrine, then we'll go finish our gliding, and that'll be the end of the game. And then I guess we can do pilot. And yeah, that we'll call it there. That'll be a good length stream. I can slowly wake myself up with a cup of tea. Play some dwarf game with my mates later. Put today to sleep with the movie Tar. Actually, I might do it tomorrow now, to be honest, if Chloe's working tomorrow. Just play more dwarf game tonight. But we'll see. What are you, actually I'm super curious, from a spectator perspective, how have you found Sable? Because I've really enjoyed playing it, I gotta say. It has been a very chill, like, just relaxed time. There's a bit, but it probably hasn't been that interesting to watch. Considering loads and loads of people have sort of come in and gone like, yeah, and then bounced. Or at least I feel like that's happened, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe not loads a bit strong, but you know what I mean. It's kinda fair enough, yeah. I'm here for chatting more than anything else. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. I think my stream is more for chatting than anything else, really. Jesus fucking Christ. The jank is kind of funny, though. The jank has been surprisingly great. I was not expecting it to be as janky as it was. Not even slightly, you know? What do you think we should be? What mask should we take up as our, you know, as our role in society? What do you reckon? I'm kind of a little torn. There's two I'm thinking. I reckon the guard mask, because I think Elizabeth was the coolest character. But then I'm also maybe thinking the climbing mask, just because I really like it. It's kind of dumb. Those are the two I think I would go for, but what would you pick? Out of curiosity. Shade mask, you could become Batman. Is the shade mask even one that you can choose, though? I got the impression it was just for that one mission, really. Actually, the shade shit was probably my favourite thing in the game. The bee in the shade was a lot of fun. Went around bullying guards. Those goofy fucking eyes. Okay, if I actually don't make it up here, I'm gonna be pissed. There's nowhere to stand. Son of a bitch. Well, if we recover here, it should be fine. Don't know. Fair enough. I actually really liked Elizabeth, so I think I might just go the guard mask and call it there. I do feel like I'm betraying my people, though, as a boulderer myself, you know? It just doesn't quite sit right. Yeah, it's not a bad idea. How the fuck? Am I in the right place? Yeah, I definitely am. So I guess we just need to go in. The only way to go in is to go up, I suppose. We've got lots of stamina. We should be able to climb this, right? I think going up is also more stamina efficient than going sideways, so should be fine. Have you ever seen the documentary Free Solo? I always found that one... Oh my fucking... Jesus, my headphones spooked the shit out of me. They need charging, and they told me in about as loud a way as you could. But, yeah, basically, there's a guy called Adam Andre who... Maybe that's not his name, I can't remember for sure. Is that about climbing? Yeah, it is. It's about a guy who does free solo climbing, which means climbing ridiculously tall things with no safety gear whatsoever. When I say climbing, I actually mean bouldering. So he'll climb up with no safety gear. He's not attached to the wall, nothing like that. He'll just... Oh, it's this place! I forgot. We have been here. Okay, alright. Hello. Every time I meet another machinist, my mind wanders back to Caesar. I wonder if she's hearing of my travels through whatever network connects her guild. I wonder if she's proud. I think of her now as I greet the stranger. Oh, I love gliders. Come here, come here. What's your name? I approach and tell her I'm Sable. Sable sounds a lot like table. You get that a lot? I don't. I tell her that I don't get that a lot. Well, you're on your gliding. More people you meet, the more they'll say it to you. I suppose she's potentially right. And fur sounds like fear, doesn't it? It sounds like Pier too. She looks thoughtful. I mean, I guess. Anyway, I didn't call you over to talk rhymes. I called you over to show you something you're going to love. Pretty deep into historical stuff. Ruins, old-timey ships, old books, and old monumentalist leftovers, you know? I nod. Well, recently I've deciphered a few monumentalist texts, which which point to some sort of synergistic structures positioned across the world in all different deserts. Could they be waypoints? I'm going to skip all this text because I've already done it and I don't care. So, let's go. Do they use chalk? Yeah, they use chalk, yeah. But the chalk's more to just keep, like, soak up sweat, basically. Alright, rad, we've done it. You're a lifesaver, Sable. That's all the inscriptions. The first two suggest they might be instructions to build something, I think. But the third part is where all the good stuff is. Ask what she means by good stuff. The why and what of it all. Why are this building and what are the building? I suspect that this is a bit of a treasure hunt and you're meant to take your own prize. In which case, part of the game is solving the third clue. So I think your work is done for now and mine begins. Give me a few days, Sable. I reckon I can crack this soon. I tell Fur I'm keen to see what she comes up with and we'll say goodbye for now. Fuck's sake, really? Well, I guess we're not seeing the end of that quest. Not on stream, anyway. Alright, well. I guess we're done. Alright. Where do I need to fast travel to? Where's the Ewer? Where is the Ewer? Is that just where we started? That's the Ibex camp. What the fuck is the Ewer? Sounds a lot like sewer. You're not wrong. So location in Sable. Oh, it's just the first place, so it's just the Ibex camp. Well, this will be the one time we fast travel. It's just back home, basically, so back home we go. In my opinion, they should probably bring back intermissions to movies. Hard disagree. I actually truly hate intermissions. If I'm watching a movie, the pacing should be intentional. As the Ibex camp draws closer, the imagined threshold between gliding and home is plausible. It reminds you of coming in from a sandstorm, so fierce that the grains have whipped through the air on your clothes. You peel off the layers of sand-beaten fabric and then marvel at the dust on your skin. The bits have managed to get through despite every precaution. And though you feel so grateful to be home and so comforted by the safety of indoors, you can't help but smile nostalgic as you wash sand away. What an adventure you've had. It was only for you. Am I ready to choose my mask now? There's no going back if I do. I'm ready. Definitely ready. So I can take a big piss. Big piss energy. Woo. You know, a great game stream on Halloween would be Thief 98, because it's so scary and stuff. Haha. True. Is that the kid who was scared of me the whole time? Dash a little shit to me. Not sure. Can't remember, to be honest. What a journey. Alright. Where's Janny? That's Umar. Are you Jaddy? You must be Jaddy. Being back with the Ibexi is more comfortable than I expected. I think I thought the gliding would change every part of me and that I would become different. Perhaps more mature or jaded, or at least able to grasp more of Driss's jokes or Hilda's poetry. The actual change is more subtle, and it's that somehow, despite spending so much time discovering the world beyond, I've never felt more like a part of this clan. And it isn't about being Ibexi or which mask I ultimately choose. It's simply that I no longer feel so behind everyone or like they know some grown-up secret I yearn to understand. I feel embraced wholly as the person I am. Sable. So, now we've heard your stories, or at least the ones you're happy to tell. That means it's nearly time. Jaddy's sigh is contended. I suspect that she is more concerned with my experience of the gliding than the grand choice at its end. For that I am grateful. Are you ready to choose? I am. Oh, sorry, am I? I'm ready to choose. I tell that I'm ready and she nods. I won't keep you, Sable. If you know what you want, then all I desire is to learn what it is and celebrate that with you. I'm allowed to be excited too, aren't I? She chuckles. Whenever you're ready, proceed to the temple. What the fuck is my bike? Should have checked that before I jumped down. Oh boy, alright. Oh, okay, never mind. Actually, do mind? Why was this cutscene? That's so weird. There weren't any cutscenes like this in the entire game. Just a woman and a bike's innocent love, clearly. Alright, Sable, I got places to be, man. Go on. Go on the damn bike. No, she's sending away Simoon. I have to walk there? What is this shit? Unfucking believable. I'll be curious to know how many quests are in this game. We did like, what, 35, right? 34, okay. Hey, Devon in chat. Oh my god, Arena, long time no see. How have you been? Man, all the old fucking G's are back today, apparently. VIP Mark, welcome to the stream. There's some cool sirens you got there. Oh, fuck. My headphones ran out of battery and I don't know where I put the cable. Shit. Alright, fine, whatever. I'm alright. Meet Mark. Hi, Mark. Who's Mark? Also glad to hear it. Jesus Christ. I hope all of you can hear what's going on, because I cannot. I might as well take these headphones off, actually. We're going to go with the guard mask, mate, in case anyone's wondering, by the way. Wait, wait. It looks like there's more than 14 masks. We're missing, like, a bunch. God, I look so fucking good. Based chameleon mask. Do you reckon that tongue works? Hi, everyone. That's Mark. Oh, hi, Mark. Don't worry, we'll describe the sounds to you. Musical sting is building. Cool, okay. Solid, solid. Can I... Okay. Yeah, like, look, loads of these pillars are missing marks. Alright, which isn't the guard mask? We've already decided. Also, hello, Mark. I hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream. The guard mask gazes out at me, and I remember Elizabeth. Could I be a guard? Yes. Elizabeth was dangerous and daring. She showed me that that side of herself. Not really. But for all her laughter and brightness, her self-effacing charm, it's obvious she carried herself with confidence I can only envy. And I know what it was born of her work. I could easily imagine that Elizabeth had given directions and gentle advice to the weary travellers of Ekra. I could see her walking children home, helping them to their caregivers or friends, and tending to be to a scraped knee. I see. And I knew just by talking to her that she was so well versed in speaking with reason and patience, and helping before she hurts. But I also felt her power and the things she was willing to do to keep her people safe. To be a guard, a good one must not care for violence nor conflict, but they must know that they are at times necessary in protecting those who need it most. They are fierce. They must be fierceness in the work and fierceness in the heart. Could I hold those two things in balance, half as well as her? And if I can, is there a path I wish to walk? Should I become a guard? Yes. I'm good. How are you? Yeah, I'm good. Sleepy is the main thing right now. We're at the end of like a 2-hour 15 stream, and I'm ready to have a cup of tea. I don the mask of the guard. It's a shame I won't work with Elizabeth, but I can't wait to see her again. Man, that sure do be a swagger of a walk, huh? Okay, I hate to say it to you, Sable, but that isn't actually a mask. You're holding a red totem. Man, it's a good thing that all of these rituals are very, I don't know, baked into the soul of what it means to be an Abexi, I suppose. I wouldn't have a clue what to do with half this shit. I can't remember who gave us this little red stone either. It's probably like a semi-important detail. Sleepy after 2 hours though, I once did a 36-hour stream. That's unhinged, and I will never be that, but you know what? Fair play to you, sir. Man, the clothes I'm wearing does not fit this mask at all. Jesus. Oh my god. I think that might be the most ill-fitting drip I could have possibly been wearing, to be honest with you. Let me guess, it's playing the intro music. Shout out Japanese breakfast. Alright, cool game. I'll wait for the sub the next time. Give my thoughts and then, you know, go crash out probably. Oh my god. Yeah, how have you been anyway, Arena? It's been a while since you've been about. Been up to much? Or just working and whatnot? What about the pilot? I mean, we're like 2 hours 15 in, man. I'm not gonna lie, the pilot's not looking too likely right now. I just wanna go have a cup of tea, and I said to my mates I'm playing like the dwarf game within about an hour or so. I need to chill, maybe do a bit more housework and stuff. Right, fine. Yeah, I'm sorry. Is it spooky? Because maybe we could watch it on the Halloween stream. Maybe Tuesday's more appropriate, you know? I mean, I think I pretty much gave all my thoughts about this game, but like, just going over them. Really cool game. I liked the coziness of it all. I liked the laid-back vibe. It looked really nice. It was weirdly janky. As far as positives go, I liked the Chum collection stuff. I liked the way it handled quests. I thought I had quite a lot of decent creative quests. What else? Oh, one huge thing. I think it was pretty well written, actually. Like, a lot of the characters were very endearing and felt, like, more genuine than a lot of games. Especially a lot of games around this size. I really like the fact they included a lot of inner monologue stuff. Like, we could hear or read the thoughts of the main character. That was a neat touch. Negatives. Map probably a bit too big for how empty it was. Probably didn't quite need to be that size. Maybe could have done with some slightly more varied gameplay at times, although I still felt like it did an okay job of that. It's not too spooky, more so implied fridge dread. I don't know what any of that means like, I know what the individual words mean. Put together like that, fucking clueless. But either way, fair enough. Maybe, I mean, you know, maybe we could just do an extreme anyway instead. Like, we could do it at the start, then go on to a game. I think that could kind of work. But yeah, no, yeah, cool game. I think it did a lot that was very cool. It did some things that are a little bit, I don't know, not great, but nothing like crazy, nothing that super ruined the experience. Probably could have been a bit more ambitious at times. Like, there were definitely times where I was like, yeah, the game's cool, but it probably should be doing more. But, you know, still had a good time with it. I give it a solid 7 out of 10, I think, is where I'd place it. TV Tropes defines it like this. Fridge horror is, simply put, when something becomes terrifying after the fact. Maybe you put thought about this or a plot, or that plot point a little too hard, and suddenly you realise everyone was trapped in stasis forever. Oh, I see. Okay. I understand. Sorry if I was being... What? No, you're fine, mate. Don't worry. Like, how were you being rude? You're good. Yeah, no, you don't sweat it. It's fine. You can also, if you want to be rude, you're perfectly allowed to. You can come and be rude at me and I'll be rude back to you. You know, we'll have a good old roll around in the mud. It's fine. No sweat either way. But anyway, I'm gonna peace out. I'll see you guys on Tuesday. Cheers for stopping by. It's been a fun stream. Goodbye, Sable. That's one of the longer games we've played recently. I don't know what we're gonna do next. Wait, no, maybe Undertale was about the same length. Oh, we're not doing the ratings. I give it a 7 out of 10. I'll add it to the chart next. Do you know what? No, I'm too sleepy, man. I need to go rejuvenate. Yeah, we'll do it at the start of next stream. Just to remind me, or I'll do it off stream and just say where I put it. But I'm giving it a 7 out of 10 for sure. It's like, I thought it was overall pretty great. But it definitely had some fairly substantial flaws holding it back from, like, I fucking love this game. But it wasn't that far off. Like, if it was even a bit less janky, I'd probably give it like a strong 7.5. But nah, it's definitely a bit too janky, and it did get in the way of the game, unfortunately, at times. But yeah, peace out, everyone. It's been a fun stream. Shout out Mark. Shout out Arena Pina. It's good to see you back again. And hopefully I'll see you guys all around, all right? Goodbye, everyone. It was wonderful playing some Sable. And I don't know what we're going to be doing next, but we'll see. Oh, cheers for the follow, Mark. That's very much appreciated. Hopefully I'll see you around, right? Peace out. Stay safe. Have a good weekend. And I'll catch you.